ladies and gentlemen. I'm very glad to be here today to share Alibaba's story to all of you. Very exciting to be here to share with 2,000 startup companies. You know, each big company comes from a small beginning. The Alibaba also grows from a startup company. So all the difficulties you are facing or you have met before, Alibaba has ever experienced all. So I have been in this company for about 17 years. So I'm very lucky and to witness and participate into the growth of Alibaba Group. So today I'm standing here, very exciting. What I have seen here today is now 2,000 people. It's about the dream, the passion, the hope, the innovation. What I want to share with you today it's not about the business detail. I want to share some important moments of Alibaba, which can give you some thinking about it. So Alibaba was created by Jack Ma and other 17 founders in his own apartment in 1999. So this photo was taken in 1998. At that time, Jack worked for the government in Beijing to build up the internet company for a small, medium-sized company. But the philosophy between the government and him is different. Government wants to control the SMEs, but Jack just wants to do the service. So the direction is totally different. So Jack just wants to build up his own business. And then he said to those followers who followed him to Beijing to work for the government, and then he said, well, guys, I want to go back to Hangzhou to build up my own business. You guys can stay here. You know, in 1998, it's the internet fever. So you have the Soho, it's very famous, and the salary is very high. So he said, if you guys stay here, I can recommend you to those internet companies. The salary will be triple higher than now. But if you want to go back with me to Hangzhou, I can only give you 500 RMB. And you guys only can live in the apartment just near my home, because you won't have money to call a taxi with the 500 salary. Then those guys said, after 3 minutes, they said, we come together, go together, let's go home together. So this is the photo taken on the Great Wall, because they have never been on the Great Wall when they were working in Beijing. So at that time, on that Great Wall, those guys aspired to create a company founded by Chinese, but be proud by the world. And after in Hangzhou, Jack just wants to raise money, and they just want those guys together, put the pocket money on the table. So two principles to those founders. One is don't borrow money from your parents. The second one is don't borrow your money from the money for your parents is for their in retirement. And don't borrow the money from your friends, because I don't know if the business will success or not. And everyone put the money to this company that made them, everyone has the ownership to devote to the growth of the company. And Alibaba began from a humble beginning with a humble mission to make it easy to do business anywhere. So you know, in the past 17 years, our mission has never changed, but our vision changes to different strategy in different stages. So everyone needs to have the start company need to have a mission. Everyone know that, and to go on that direction. And our vision now is to build the future infrastructure of commerce and to be a company lasted for 102 years. So people always ask, why is 102 years? That's because of our history. This company founded by in 1999. It's just last century 1 year, this century 102 years. If we still survive in the next century only for 1 more year, we are an internet company crossing 3 centuries with a very high efficiency, right? So inspired our team a lot. This is also a very important moment. That is the 2000 year. That is, this is the second year after Alibaba created. And then we enter the internet winter. So everyone called it, it's a dot-com bubble. And this is a winter, the beginning of the winter. And then the second year, 2001. And then 2002, the much, much severe. So at that year, we changed a lot for our strategy. We have our own paid business model. And then we want to be, in 2002, a lot of companies died in the winter. But we just want to, Jack wants just inspire everyone. We want you to be the last man standing, even all the people died. And just a slogan on that year is to make one money for the profit. We want to break even. So one money, that's a vision for everyone. But sounds very easy. Sounds not difficult. Because if for the salesman, if you just get one more money, maybe we earn that $1. And for the people just in the back office, if you can save the cost for one more money, maybe that one more money is the profit for the company. So seems very easy to do. So everyone just strive for that vision. In 2003, another important moment is that SARS. SARS spread from Guangzhou at that year. And before that, actually, we have already promised our consumer, we won't go to Guangzhou to help our small, medium-sized company to promote in Guangzhou Fair. But then SARS came. So we struggled. If we go, maybe our employee will affected by SARS. And then we think about what's our company's culture. Our culture is customer first, the employee second, the shareholder the third. So it's very clear. So we need to go because we have already promised our consumers, our customers. So then we went. But unfortunately, one of our staff affected by SARS. So that's the day after the Chinese Labor Day holiday. So Jack gathered all the employees in Hangzhou, about 400 to 500. So this afternoon, everyone, we go back to home, work at home. If you have no computer, just get your computer in the office to your home. If you have no any Wi-Fi, internet facility, we can have our IT to set up in your home. So very quickly, several hours, our office in Hangzhou empty, but our service did not stop. If you call Alibaba the hotline, you can hear the very old voice, maybe from our staff's parents. Hello, Alibaba. Yeah, but that is maybe their father, because they have already trained. You need to treat like that because maybe they are our clients, our customer. So we have that opportunity. It seems like a crisis, but we see that crisis is an opportunity to test if a company like internet company like us, we can do the service anytime, anywhere. So we tested. It's like a rehearsal for that. And the other important thing is that 2003 we created Taobao, the C2C model, competing with eBay. eBay at that time, 2003, has a Chinese company named EachNet. They have already 95% the market share in China, but Taobao just began created from zero, from nothing. I'm very, very lucky to be one of that founder team. So experience very inspired at that moment. So how can Jack inspire the people to compete with giants? So when Jack talked about that story in Wall Street, talking about we want to compete with eBay, those investors left the room. They said, eBay will win, Taobao will lose. But actually, several years later, we won, and that each just come back to America, no any each net in China anymore. So Jackson said, eBay is like a shark in the ocean, and Taobao is like a crocodile in the Yangtze River. If you fight in the ocean, you will lose. But if you fight in the Yangtze River, we will win. Because we know the Chinese market well than others. We are in the market, right? So every time Jack can find those ways to inspire team. And it's 2008, that's very famous financial crisis. So everyone was depressed by that. But at that time, Jack talked in our employee meeting, say that it is our unprecedented opportunity for Alibaba. We have this opportunity, can do the service for our SMEs. We have our great platform. We can help enable our SMEs to help them save costs, to help them earn the money. In 2009, Alibaba, one of Alibaba business, Alibaba.com, the B2B company, went to Hong Kong for IPO. So everyone's just thought about that. Alibaba already success. And the employee also very happy, and some of the employees just want to left the company and then enjoy the life. So at that time, Jack have a letter to everyone, every employee say, this is the unprecedented crisis for the company. So each time he would think different way. When you see the opportunity, everyone sees the opportunity, he will see the crisis. Everyone see the crisis, he will see the opportunity. And this is another milestone for Alibaba. It's 2004, Alibaba, the whole group, IPO in America. And we are ever the largest IPO in the history. So when you be big, what Jack said at that day, he said, what we have raised is not the money, it's the trust. So that's the thinking for us, for the startup company. When you grow bigger, actually, you will see the trust from your clients. So then it's a responsibility on your shoulder. That's what Alibaba now, today, we need to face. And this is also our culture, customer first, customer first. So on the IPO, who rings the opening bell? It's not Jack, it's our clients. This is 8 of our clients, they're standing there. So it's not Alibaba, we ourselves created a miracle. It is we enabled those merchants, those clients to create the miracle together. 2016, the fiscal year, Alibaba, our transaction only in our retail market surpassed Walmart, became the largest retail in the world. So I should say that is our clients, our customer create this performance. In the last 17 years, Alibaba just not create an e-commerce platform. We created e-commerce ecosystem. So it's not only we, also our partners. We have created job opportunities in China for more than 14 million job opportunities, including those direct job opportunity, including the merchants, but those indirect job opportunity, including logistics partners, Taobao models. Taobao, some people do the operation, some people do the service, customer service, some people to do the marketing, all those partners in the ecosystem. So we build up first in China, but nowadays we need to build up the global ecosystem. So here, maybe one of you will be also part of the ecosystem. So in this ecosystem, we have our commerce, including C2C Taobao, B2C Tmall, and our marketing platforms and group, and we call it 聚划算. It's like a Groupon, group purchasing. And Alibaba.com is the first business for helping our small, medium-sized companies to sell products to all over the world. And Alibaba 1688.com is for mainland China. And the rural Taobao, just to help the people in the rural area to buy and sell online. AliExpress is our B2C to help those made in China to sell the products to all over the world to those end consumers directly. And Tmall Global is that the cross-border e-commerce help those retailers here, the overseas retailers, they only have the company registered in home country, and then just to sell the products direct from here to China. It's cross-border, not the traditional trade. And the Lazada is acquired by Alibaba. It is the largest e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia. So this is our core e-commerce platform. And also we have our media and entertainment platform, including Youku. Now they have already 580 million users in China. It's like a YouTube, it's Chinese YouTube, but it's different between with YouTube because they are not independent. Because they acquired by Alibaba, combined with e-commerce platform, actually we can let those consumers, when they're watching the video, they can purchase directly. And also we have Ali Music, Ali Sports, Ali Health, Ali Film. And also we have local services, and Ali Trip, the Koubei like Zomato here. And the Ele.me is like an online booking for takeaway. So those all the services supported by our financial service, Alipay. And Alipay now in China is not only a payment, it's a lifestyle. Everyone actually can, when you go to China, can see it's cashless. Yeah, you're not necessary to take one money, and you can buy everything in the supermarkets, book tickets, when you take the taxi, when you eating, drinking, yeah, whatever, paying the utility, and also you can have your saving and the money for the marketing fund. Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, it is now already it's the most frequently used payment method in China, according to the data of the Financial Times, and surpassing cash, surpassing the credit card, the debit card. And also just supported by our logistics company, logistics service. It's under the DT time. It's not a traditional logistics company. And also Alibaba is the advertising platform, enable those MSMEs, and also supported by AliCloud. Yeah, this is our global ecosystem we want to build up. So what is globalization? Globalization strategy is our high priority and the long-term strategy of Alibaba Group. So our globalization is one to help to service 2 billion consumers from those consumer markets, including China, including Southeast Asia, India, and connect those merchants from the merchant market, including Australia, New Zealand, US, Europe, Korea, Japan, who have the high quality, high-end, green and clean products to those consumer markets. Well, I want to update some data from this just happened, Double 11 Shopping Festival. We created this festival by ourselves. So, at this shopping festival, we generated 17.8 billion RMB just in 24 hours. In Australian dollars, 23.3 billion Australian dollar. And very proud that we have one international merchants hit 100 million RMB in 24 hours. That's come from Australia. The first international merchant from Australia is Chemist Warehouse. And, you know, yeah, we have Cainiao, our logistical network, processed 657 million parcels. And for Alipay, 120,000 payment transactions processed per second by Alipay. 175,000 orders processed per second by AliCloud at peak. So you can see all those business Alibaba created in those e-commerce platforms, various important import, export, and B2B, B2C, payment, logistic, and also entertainment platform, local services, all supported by Alibaba Cloud. So Alibaba Cloud actually now is among one of the top 3 cloud providers. So our growth very fast, very fast. About 130% year-on-year growth on the 3rd quarter of this year. And it is the sixth consecutive triple-digit growth of our Alibaba Group. And already 2.3 million customers globally, and meet a lot of international standards. So this afternoon and tomorrow, we also have 2 workshops, have our team will share with you about Alibaba Cloud, the business, and also about the technology. Well, Jack always say, small is beautiful, small is powerful. Because you are small, you are fearless, you are brave enough, you dare to fail, you dare to innovate. So that is why small is beautiful, small is powerful. I like this quote. And before my ending, I'll send the quotation, very famous quotation from Jack to all of you for the startup company. Actually, this quotation was said by Jack in Internet Winter, not today. But I think it's very useful for everyone. Today is difficult. Tomorrow is much more difficult, but the day of tomorrow is beautiful. Most of the people die tomorrow evening. Only the real hero can see the sunshine of the day of tomorrow. So I hope here you will be one of the heroes. Keep the dream alive. What if it comes true? Thank you very much.